Hello guys, Ryan here, back for episode 2 of Feed the Beast. As you can see, we've got new digs, as it were. We did have the little hole over there, but I thought build something on land for now. This is going to be expanded, obviously, and we'll build it up tall. And I thought we'd stick with this sort of setup because it can be easily expanded, but also we can make it look good. So, unfortunately, I died last in between the episodes of going out and mining and stuff. So we lost portals, which is kind of bad, but they are craftable, so it's not too much of a bad thing. Also been raiding some villages, so we've got a couple more pages from Mistcraft, which will be used in due course. Got most of the chests filled up. We built a hang glider, which I'm going to show you because that is one of the best tools I've ever seen. It is awesome. So what you do, if we're going to F5, we'll show you better. So as you can see, I'm holding it in my hand, right? But if you press right click, it goes onto your back. So if I, for example, we'll do it. In fact, we'll sleep first. This is one of the best things. I was looking up in the book you get, the red book that you start off with, the What's New to Open Blocks, and I just had to build it. Okay, he's not going to go away. So, if we'll do it coming back into the house, actually. So, we'll climb up here. And this will lead on to why I want to build some stuff for today. That's a mana creep, that's not too much to worry about. We'll talk about them in a later episode, but basically, if they do a little damage. If I right click and then you just run, jump, this is just C, no more fall damage. And you can also right click again to just sort of stop. So go back into normal. So yeah, just on your back. If you turn around really fast as well, you can see the wings. But it's just really cool to have because then you can just glide. So, and if you hold down shift, you go faster, but descend faster. So yeah, pretty useful tool I thought. Now what we're gonna do today, after I built that, I thought, right, so we're going to start needing a way to like jet back up to things, and one of the only mods I know that offer a good jetpack that offers a jetpack that can also be combined with other things is, if we type it in, not thermal expansion, is the power. Machine uses modular power suits, and you have to build a helmet, chest plate, leggings, boots. You get a fist with it as well, and you can and you have to build a table. And once you've done all that, you can add upgrades onto the armor and things, and that includes things like if you use the thrusters, jetpacks. So you can make a jetpack and that go up. And I think if you combine it with the wingsuit, not the wingsuit, sorry, the hang glider, you can sort of just fly everywhere, but then hang glide around really fast. Fucking hang on, let me take him out. Wait, oh, that's new. Arcane Essence. We'll keep that because that looks pretty good. Looks very useful. So yeah, so I was like, oh, okay, so we're gonna have to get into that. But then I also realised that you can use either thermal expansion recipes, like so things like the energy cells, or you can use industrial craft. But we're going to want to get into industrial craft anyway, because that offers some very good things. And I think you have to use, so if we look into the high voltage capacitor, so you can either use thermal expansion or industrial craft, but either way, for this wiring stuff, if you click on it, it requires gold cable. Now in past, gold cable was used just by putting 3 gold into a line that made 12 cable. That was like a year ago though or something, and they've obviously changed it. So now if we're going to this again, you need plates, gold plates, and cutters. Cutters require iron plates and iron, and to make plates you need a hammer, which is just 5 iron and then 2 sticks. So I thought today we might start a lot of recipes. I do want to get into industrial crafts energy, mainly because that basically going to become, we're going to need that like now. So I've sort of in this chest over here, I've got, this is the stuff that we're going to need to start off with. Tinker's Construct. That was going to be used for the hammer and things. Then mainly over on this side, this is going to be used for the thermal expansion, because there are loads of machines that we're going to need. So if we look there, as you can see, I wanted to get things mainly like the Oculus Accumulator, Igneous Extruder, sorry, Fluid Transposer, Magma Crucible, Induction Smelter, and Sawmill. And we're also going to get the Energetic Infuser. The Infuser will be used for the power suits, because obviously they need to charge to them and things. So that's mainly the reason we want this. But we're also going to want to get a redstone energy cell, which requires a fluid transposer and the magma crucible, so that's why we're going to have to build them. It also just requires diamond, electrum ingots, which aren't too bad. But then the hardened glass is in the induction smelter, 8 obsidian and 1 lead. So that's why I need to build the induction smelter. The wood, the sawmill is just good for getting more wood. So you don't get 4, you get like 6 or something. I think you get sawmill as a byproduct, which can be used to make charcoal. So that can be used like excess fuel or something. The Aqueous accumulator can be used just for free water, basically. It's like an infinite water supply that can be piped around better. So that will mainly be used in some of the steam, what are they? Steam dynamos. Because I found these are sort of the best ones in the long term for power usage. These are the best ones to use if you want to generate power. Because you can use the magmatic ones, which are like lava. I have never tried the compression or the reactant. We'll probably get into them further down the line. But to start off with, and for the whole run, I reckon, if we set up a good system, it's steam dynamos. Yeah, so today we're going to want to start by building some of the machines. So for most of these machines, if we look into Sawmill, they all require a machine frame, which is just 4 glass, 1 gold, and 4 iron. So that's why I got this out. So let's move some stuff around to start off with. Should have done this before, sorry about this. We'll leave that for now. So we'll take gold, glass, and the iron out. And what we're going to do is, in this, I think I may have showed you this before, but if you click on any recipe and it's got a little question mark, if you shift left click, it places everything from your inventory into the crafting table. So we'll just take all 6 out, because we are going to pretty much need 6. I think we're missing out on some glass, maybe, I'm not sure. But for now, we'll build the induction smelter. So that requires 2 invar, a bucket, 2 copper, and a redstone reception core, which is just gold and redstone. So we'll get some redstone out, the copper, and shit. Hang on, right? So there we go. And then the pulverized. So the pulverized ferrous dust and the iron, pulverized iron. If you put 2 iron and 1 ferrous dust, I think it's any. Yeah, it can be any way. So it's shapeless crafting recipe. You get 3 invar blend, which if put into a furnace, we'll put 2 in for now, because that's something we need. Put that back in there. We get invar ingots. So that's that. We need 3 iron to make the bucket. I know I've already got one, but obviously you want to keep one for yourself, so I'll make a bucket there. Then use the gold and 2 redstone to make a reception core. We're going to be using loads of these probably over this video. So just bear with me. I won't be repeating it like this, just for the main thing. So we'll just put coil down there, copper next to it, then in the middle the machine frame, invar next to them, and then a bucket in the middle, and we get an induction smelter. So with this, we'll put it up here for now. I don't know if I've showed you, but in configuration, if you don't want, these are basically inputs and outputs of different parts of the machine. If you just shift left click in the middle, it just clears them. I'll tell you how to use them later, but right now, because we aren't using pipes or anything, don't really need them. Okay, so for the energy cell frame, we need hardened glass, and that is obsidian and lead. I think I may have, maybe in luck here. Yeah, so we have 7 obsidian hanging around. We also found a totem and tiles. This is from Thumbcraft. You can't, if you press U, that shows the usage button for things. I'm apparently not using anything, so I might have a look on the wiki or something, see if they are, see if we can just throw them. They might be used though, we might be using them for decoration. But for now, I'll show you how to use the obsidian. So we'll need lead as well. Take out 1 for that. Well, makes 2, so we'll get 2 there. So in the pulverizer, remember, a hammer turns the machine round. So if we put 1 in there, that empties this out into here. So we'll just wait for all that to empty. A steam dynamo also needs water, which is why I wanted to build the aqueous accumulator. So you just pipe it straight into the machine, instead of me needing to fill it up each time. In the long run, it'll make sense. So I think once the steam goes under 2000, that's when it stops producing anything. Yeah. So if we just turn that over to there, just in case it needs more. So if you put 1 obsidian in, actually the little bar will go, and I think you get 4 dust per 1 obsidian. But our little thing needs 8 to make hardened glass. So if we put another one in, put these in like that. As you can see, it won't do anything, but once this is done, take that out, put that in there, and that will slowly start cooking it up. Then, once that's done, do hardened glass. Now, obviously, we need 4, so we need to put 2. So you need, if you ever want to make 2 hardened glass, it's 2 obsidian and 1 lead. So we'll let that do. Now to make Electrum, which was where is it? We can find Holland Glass here, I think. Or we can. Okay, so to make yeah, to make the Electrum, you need where's the blend? So you need blend, and that's just 1 silver and 1 gold, and you get 2. So we're gonna need out of here. Also, let me show you something else. You can actually use ingots. You can repulverize them, and that will just give you the dust. So it just gives you 1 instead of doubling the ore like you normally would. So if we take that out, we'll blend this and put that in there just to make some more Holland Glass. So if that, we'll also put some charcoal in here. Then as you can see, it'll just blend that up, and we get some pulverized ingot. So we do the same with the silver. We can move some of this. Take that out. Then it's just literally a shapeless crafting recipe again. So shapeless just means anywhere on your crafting table or on your person. You just like that, and then we get our 4 Electrum blend. So now we got to put that into here. Now it also requires a diamond, and I've only got 1 diamond. Oh yeah, I did make the shit. That's what else I lost when I died. I did make a what do you call it? Diamond pickaxe, but obviously I lost that when I died, so that might be a problem. So yeah, we might actually. Okay, so we might be getting into Thermal Expansion, not Thermal Expansion, Tinkerer's Construct, because that gives us tools that can be replaced. Long story. It's gonna be. It might be a long episode. I'm not sure. Try to cut it down for you. So yeah, here we go. Is the Electrum? We got the Holland Glass. So once we get all this, like I said, we'll just shift click because there's no need. And now we get the frame. So this is empty though. So to make it full, we need a fluid transposer and a magma crucible. Now to get them, the magma crucible requires nether bricks, which we can get from the nether, which I've already made a portal for over there. I think there was some other stuff in the recipe. So yeah, we've already got one of them. We can make one of them easy. We've got the copper. We just need to make a leadstone one. So that's 4 lead, 4 glass, and a whole block of redstone. So we've got the block of redstone. I've been putting most of my block pickup drops, so you get like this, not the ingots, into blocks. It's just easier to sort of manage and stuff, because I mean that would be easily a couple of stacks. So we need that. Then we also need 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, and then we're just gonna need 4 glass. So okay, we'll take that for now. What? Will that just replace? There we go. Just place the machine frame for now. So we got all that. So if we just come over here, we needed one of these. Shift. There you go. Then what we're gonna do, I think we'll go into Nether now, and I'll show it to you quick, and we'll just try and find a temple, not temple, sorry, a Nether fortress. But also, another reason why I love mods. If you click on this, so you see either full Nether brick, and that is made by smelting netherrack. So if we find, even if we find netherrack, just smelt it, and then we can make it. But also, so fresh U shows the usage, recipes for nether brick. If we can use in an induction smelter 1 soul sand and 4 netherrack, and that gives us 2 nether bricks. So, and we also can get a byproduct of sulfur. So basically, in this we just need netherrack at least. So seeing as it's night here, what I think we'll do, fly over. Uh oh. Go away. Shoot. Also, if mobs come into the pool, they'll get teleported, so that's just a warning. See, like now, the spiders will follow us through. There we go. So here is the nether. That's a fire bat, which they will kill you because they can fly and they light you on fire. That's lovely. We're surrounded by soul sand, which is good, but I think the option right now is just to use netherrack. At one point we will have to find a nether fortress for the blazes, but for now I think this is a good method. I'll just get a whole stack for now. You never know if you need netherrack for other things. I think it can be used in other things. Alright, if anyone is using this as a guide for normal Minecraft as well, don't piss off the pigmen. For the love of God, they will hurt you a lot. Right, so to get through this, I think we can just, yeah, that's a bit better. Oh god. Great, so there's a spider. Yeah, screw this. The mods make the nether a hell lot scarier as well. I'm not even kidding. you will die most certainly in the Nether now, like more often. So, right, so we'll fly back into our house. There's a skeleton nearby. There he is, Grick. There we go, and drop it to the water. Shit. What's the expression? Missed it by that much. So yeah, put 8 in there, and we'll just wait for them to become bricks, and then we'll change the bricks over, and then we should have enough materials. What else did we need? Sorry. Okay, so we needed another, so that's gold again, with these. There we go. Put the blocks in there for now. I'll put that in there for now. We needed a machine frame, needed copper. Most of this is just off memory, and we need leadstone, which we've got. So we'll put the netherrack in here. I know there's a lot of chests. We will get into a later episode. There is applied energistics. Sorry. That adds a very good item, sort of like a infantry. Yeah. Sorta to the game, which we're gonna want to definitely use, and it's kind of be hard to use, I have to admit. So I might do like a little tutorial video or just show it in the game. But yeah, so for now, just like this, no brick, then just got to actually build it. So copper, like that, that. There we go. That's our magma crucible. I think we'll move this and we'll move the actual thing because you need your magma crucible next to your fluid transposer. So I'll show you that in a minute. Right, the fluid transposer is quite easy. Just 2 glass, a bucket, a machine frame, and they're all the same. So same things as before, but we need a bucket this time. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shit. We need glass. So pulverize. Also, if you can pulverize copper into sand, so that's not a very good use for this. And you can also make copper. Not copper. Sorry. You can also make cobble in the igneous extruder. So, most of the things in this mod don't require you to tear up the land, which is very useful, because I always used to hate doing that, because it made the landscape look ugly, and yeah, so, but now, with all these mods and stuff, it's much more easier. Right, so we need one of these, gold, which we have in here, to build another. The only thing I don't like about this house is I can just hear everything growling at me. 2 of them. Making the glass, and we just need a bucket. There we go. Wrong one, and there we go. So there's glass. Then we'll just shift click this because it can get very boring me just placing things. Fluid transposer, there we go. So we'll place that next to this. This is important because the magma crucible will melt up most objects, if I'm correct. You can check that on the little recipes arrow there. So if you just click on that, it shows all the recipes things like obsidian, cobblestone. Oh, there isn't a lot actually. So there's only 20 recipes, is that? Yeah, so that isn't too bad, I guess. Sorry, I was trying to thought then. But no, so magma crystals will burn up things, and mainly what we're going to want to use it for power distribution. I need to learn how to speak. Jesus, is the energy conduits. As you see, fresh U. So what? Oh wait. Yeah, there we go. So you need to put destabilized redstone into one of these in a fluid transposer to make the conduits, and to get destabilized redstone, that's just redstone going into a magma crucible. So, what we're going to need to do is, we don't need a blue side, so we'll shift click, but, and we'll shift click on this one. So, seeing as the magma crucible is here, and to its right side is the fluid transposer, we're going to want to set it in here, so it shows it like the way you're looking at it. So from the right side, we're going to want that to be the output, which is this, right? So we can go like that, but on this one we want the blue bit, so this we input here and here. So basically what will happen, if we find some redstone, we need a lot of this, because if you want to make a energy frame, you need 40,000 millibuckets, and you get 100 millibuckets per 1 redstone, so you need 40 redstone. So we're going to take some blocks out. That's not what that should do. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you need to put this into here, and once it's powered, it will melt all of that down. And I'll show you actually, so we'll shift click on that. Take this. Shit. We'll just put it above it for now. Get some water in there. Shit. Steam dynamos only hold 4 buckets worth, so just, yeah. and then we'll just put a couple of pieces of charcoal in, and this stores a maximum of 40,000 redstone flux. That's what the RF stands for. And if we look on the recipes page, as you can see, it shows how much output you'll get of that liquid and how much energy it requires. So cobblestone is 240,000 redstone flux. That's over halfway of the energy capacity, and you get a bucket of lava from that. But things like ender pearls for resonant ender, which we will be trying to get at a later date, that requires 20,000 RF to get a quarter of a bucket. Netherrack for 120 RF, you get another bucket, and you see where we're going with this. So, for example, redstone, which is there, so we need 8,000 RF to melt one bit of redstone, and that gives us a tenth of a bucket. So, see that? So, started off now because it's got the amount of energy. You will normally have to keep on filling this thing up with fuel, which is what we are going to have to get into. But yeah, as you can see here, we're getting destabilized redstone in our little tank. So it's a what's it called? A buffer tank, I guess. Internal tank, internal storage. We'll call it internal storage. There we go. Okay, so what this will do? So once all this is gone, we'll put that in there ready. And if I'm correct, if we want to actually make it a power source, yeah. So this is the thing. So first you get the empty frame, then you need to fill it up with something to make a frame still, so it's just a filled up frame, and then you actually need to sort of give it a charge to make it electrical. And to make it electrical in this case, we need a conductance coil, which is electrum ingot inside. Where is it? Sorry. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 electrum and 2 lead. So we can do that now actually while we're waiting. So we've got the lead, and then the electrum is just we'll use ores for this. Is 2 gold and 2 silver dust will give us what we need. So if we put 1 in there, we'll wait for that. We might have to be a bit lucky with the power, because obviously we haven't got another steam dynamo running over on this side, so here. But this is what it's going to be used for, so it's all worth it, in my opinion. Put a couple bit more charcoal in there. See, I've still got nothing in, and you can also see the internal buffer, so they both got 10 buckets worth of buffer in them. That's done, we'll do that. So I'll keep this running. I doubt I'll have a lot of cuts in these videos, only if I'm doing like big build projects or something, because I would know I'd probably end up cutting out most of what I'm doing like before, which is why we have to reboot the series, as it were. So we have these. What we'll do, sorry, I keep on swapping that wrong thing. We'll combine them, like I said before, shapeless recipe, and we get 4, which we're gonna need. We need to smelt all of these, make them into ingots. Just by doing so, we'll take at least 1 and we'll turn it into the conductance coil, like so. Also place down some essence berry bushes, because these can grow in daylight, whereas the others need to be in like pitch black or something. And if you just right click on these, you'll get usually a random amount of berries. And if you just hold right click on them, it gives you just levels. So you could technically farm these and store them as liquid experience and stuff to use for enchantments. We'll get into that, don't worry. Sorry, the game lagged. But yeah, we'll definitely be getting to that, because that is really fun to do, and it will just help us out in the future, I reckon. Putting that in there. As you can see, I've got a lot of ores in that to smelt, and I've just got loads of ingots in general, so we shouldn't be too bad on resources for a while, I'd say. But obviously, we're going to be building things like quarries and that. I know there is. We can use multiple mods to build like sort of machinery that can sort of just go along the landscape itself. But for me, that is a bit complicated, I won't lie. So we'll probably be start off simple things like quarries and that, just show you how they can work, how we can automate them if you want. Then later on in my own free time, in like different world, I'll try making like machinery that can do it on its own sort of thing. But we'll just, for now, this is just a simple let's play. So we'll start off simply, and we'll get into the really confusing stuff later on. Great. So put 2 more in there for now. That should do it. As you can see, this thing will run out, and it's still got a couple bits more left. So I'll just put that in there. Let's see what this is used for actually, now we have a spare moment. So this can be used to make a high essence core, along with the ice essence, lightning essence, nature essence, and arcane ash. And that is used for, pure essence, which is ender essence, base essence core, life essence, that. Okay, so the recipe just seems to be the same. And that's used to make a stereo, I think that's right, barrier, which is used, okay, it's not used in anything. But it's just really confusing, so we'll save that for another day, I reckon. Right, so one more. So what I'll show you now. So as you can see, this one is currently accepting on its left side anything that comes in any liquid, but this one isn't giving out anything. So if we change that, so that's currently input. Watch what happens when I click again. So when I click again, it'll change to orange on the tank. See how it's all going, and that is now going into here. See? So that's how you can use these machines if they're like in the line or something. So once that hits 40,000, sorry 4,000, I'm gonna need to move this. I just remembered. Put a couple bits of charcoal in. I don't usually know how much charcoal it takes. And we'll fill up the water buffer inside the steam dynamo. Oh. And yeah, see look, so that will start doing that. That usually takes a while because if we're looking recipes, see it's got like 300 something. But if we check here, it requires 160,000 RRF, which is quite a bit. But once that's filled up, we basically got it all ready, and I think we'll do it in this room. So I think we'll move the oreberry bushes. Like I said, these will just pop out afterwards. I don't think these grow on top of each other like normal bushes, like that you may have seen in Out in the Wild. But these ones you can pick up from villagers, special villagers, and we will be doing a sort of special little system where we can get more villagers, like different ones that give us different trades and things. But yeah, they usually want things like landmines and barriers, and they'll say which ones, and then they'll give you like either gold or berry bushes, tin, copper, aluminium, I think it's aluminium or aluminium, and the essence ones. So if you don't find, you can find them out in the wild, like underground or whatever, but usually you can get them off of the villagers. Right, so that's gonna. Right, so take this. So now we just we'll do a shift click. There we go. So we now have a redstone energy cell. So what this is going to be used for, you can actually place this next to, so if we do that, the blue side I think means output. Okay, is it not? Or is it blue? Ah, okay, so if the side's blue by these little dots here, that means it's inputting. That's the input side. So anything that is creating power will be input into the cell. Anything that's orange on these little dots, I'll show you quickly. So on the front one, we can change it back to nothing. Orange means output. So if you've got a cable that you want to output power to machines, you want it as orange. And then just the normal plain one that looks like that. That's just nothing. So that's just nothing will connect to it. Nothing will be put in. Nothing will be drained out. It'll just stay like that. If you broke this with a pickaxe, obviously it will just change it to a normal block, and it will have 0 RF in it or anything. And if you see on the top, it's got a maximum input and output, or I think it's just a current input and output of 2000 RF, and it stores a maximum of 10 million RF, which is a lot to store power for. But if we use our wrench here, our little hammer, right, shift, right click, right, so we get that. See how it's got a damage bar under it? If you look here, hold shift, we have a 36k charge in it. That's because it stores the charge as long as you shift click. So what we're going to want to do now, obviously, is make, where are they? We're going to want to make some of these, the conduits. That's electrum and ingots. No, and, sorry, hardened glass, did I see? Yeah, so what we're going to want to do, if we just put it down here, we're going to want, seeing as the front is where we just put it down from, so this is the front, obviously. We're going to want the outputs to be top, left, and right. And now, see that's drained? That's because it's just filled up, and it's going to fill that up, and then it's just got that to itself. So obviously it hasn't got a lot. But at the same time, it's better than nothing, I reckon. So what I reckon we can do, shift click that, and we'll just, this is going to be our power room, I reckon, or at least thermal expansion room to start with, or we might put some of the industrial craft machines in, but for now, we'll just put this down, and we will remove this, put this on top of it, like that, make sure everything's unclicked, put blue at the bottom, then we'll put all of our charcoal in, get our bucket, fill it up all the way to the top, and we'll just start filling that thing with power, because literally now we don't need to move the steam dynamo anymore, because we have the sort of main power source, if you like. But what we are going to have to do is make some more electrum. So I think we'll use Tor, so that's going to give us 4 blend of each. That should be enough for now, I reckon. And we don't need a sickle, actually, we'll move that. So once we've done that, I think we might need some more. I'm not sure actually. As you can tell, I've explored a lot of the map, like during my free time and stuff. And if we can find somewhere where there's lava on it, I think right now that will help us quite a bit. Like over here, but that is kind of far away. Might have to build another little quick machine or two. There's some over here. I was gonna say if we build a igneous extruder, you actually make obsidian out of this thing, so we won't need to make a good pickaxe straight away, but we will need a good source of lava. What you can do though is, where are they? I think we're on the next page. No, not. Ah, here they are. The portable tanks. So if you use copper and clear glass, or just any glass actually, you make a tank holding 8 buckets. And if you use that one and surround it by Invar, I think, yeah, Invar, you make one that holds 16 buckets. A reinforced one requires hardened glass, which stores 32 buckets. And a resonant one requires Enderium ingots, and they hold 64 buckets. But Enderium ingots are kind of hard, if I'm honest, because you need blend, and blend is made by a bucket of resonant ender, 1 shiny metal, and 3 pulverized tin. So it's a bit complicated recipe, but it's alright for now. What we'll do, I think, what do they want again? One Invar, so that would be one of them. We got one here, and if you remember, you make 3, so we'd only need that, I think. Yeah, so there we go. So we'll turn that. What we're gonna do is, I think we're gonna go and fetch some lava, so we can use it for a while to get more. Sorry, my mind keeps going blank. So we can get more lava, and you can also use it with a pump and just pump it out like that. So if you don't want to sort of go over and use your bucket and hand fill it, then you can just do it like that, but doesn't really matter. Right, so put 4 in there because we're gonna need 4 glass. We got that. So we're gonna have to do the Invar blend. How's the... Yes, now we're storing 263,000 charge. That actually needs more water, so fill that up, a couple more buckets worth. There we go, that should take out the rest. Eat an apple. It's all go today, kids. Alright, take out the sand, take out the Invar, put the sand in. And yeah, this will basically just mean that we can transport lava without having to go back and forth a lot. So what I think we'll do is I'll build the igneous extruder now. We might end the episode because it is sort of, because I'm trying to make my videos now about 20 minutes long, because then they're not too horrific to upload. So we'll just build this quickly and I'll show you how it works. So we needed 2 glass, so we have to. Then we needed 2 tin, piston, and a pneumatic servo, which is so that's another 2. That 2 tin, 3 iron because we need 1 for the shit. It's happening again. Sorry, because we're gonna need 1 for the piston as well. We got cobble on, we got wood, we got some redstone, so we'll do that now. Another good thing, if you don't know any of the vanilla recipes, it all shows it in the it shows it in the what is it? Come on, finish. It will show it to you in the little thing, won't it? The NEI. Sorry, my mind keeps on going blank for that, I don't know why. So right, so we've got the piston. Can we make this? No, because we need some redstone still. Right, we'll take the glass for now, so then we can make our tanks. There we go. So that's a hardened tank, and that's all 16 buckets worth. Then we're gonna need, I think it's just 1 redstone and 2 glass, I think it was. I'm not quite sure. Wait, it was 2. Yeah, so we need all 4 glass, sorry. I'll put that there. Hopefully we might have enough charge. Fuck, this is the problem with not having a lot of space or not managing your space properly. So, right, I'll throw it on the ground for now, along with the apples. We just need the wrench, shift click that. Here. Outload it on all the sides, and that one can become blank again. So now everything should fill up. This should start working a bit faster. So we'll take that out. We need the... Don't touch the apple. Yes, there we go. So we're going to want to make... Where is it? I think it's... There it is. Shift click, and we get one of these. Then we just need 2 more glass, and we can make the actual machine. And also, I think the Ignis extruder and the aqueous accumulator don't require power, which is very useful. So it won't be a drain on your resources or anything, or your power, so that's good. So shift click, there we go. We'll put it in this room as well for now. I'm going to make basements and upstairs and stuff probably, but for now we'll just leave it all here. Yeah, so you just need, that's lava, that's water. There we go. You can also pump it in manually. And yeah, so what this will do is if you put a bit of water in, and a bit of lava in, obviously you need a continuous stream, so that's why I want to build these machines and things. It will provide you with all that you need. So what I think we're going to do, we're in the episode here. There hasn't been any cuts if I'm correct, which is the first for a Minecraft video of mine. But we've built quite a lot today, so this is sort of the start of Thermal Expansion. We'll finish it off next episode and probably start off with either the Power Suits, Industrial Craft, or Tinker's Construct. Between episodes, I'll probably just collect some lava, do some of this, like the automated stuff, or just even build it, like get some more obsidian for me. Simple things like that. I'll show you, obviously, the machine building on camera. So we got to see a hang glider, which is very useful. So, put it on actually. So I've been Ryan. Take off the bronze pants. I've been Ryan. Thank you for watching another episode of Feed Beast. I hope you're going to enjoy this series. I hope you're enjoying everything else on my channel. So yeah, I will see you guys another time. Bye. Lol.